hello. Hello, bruv. We are back here with the Ethan On podcast at Delaware. And thanks for tuning in, bruvs. All of you wankers, all of you, are you ready to veg out and vibe with a couple of vinos and wangle your wonkies and wonky your wangles? Because we are here to have a good time here at the podcast. My name is Sir Reginald Ethan Horn, and we are here with tea and crumpets, and I have a special co-host with me today. Over here, Madame Jaziel Edilion. Hey, welcome to the co-hosting position, love. All right, so how would you... welcome.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Miss Jaziel. How are you doing today? I am so excited to be here for my 99th podcast, and I would love the special honor of introducing our favorite guest of the evening, Jeff Bellon.
Oh, what? Oh, hello there. Jeff Bellon is here. Ooh, well, thank you for that, Miss Jazzy Yeehaw. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello, I'm quite alright. I don't like your tea, however.
Oh.
It's kind of rancid, you know,
Rancid.
like you haven't shopped for a minute, like it's expired.
Yes. Oh, yes. We bought that at the local market.
Oh, the
where,
Aldi's.
where that old woman pees in it.
Oh, yeah, yes,
yes.
You mean my grandma?
Yeah, you went from English to country.
Notice she switched her accent
A
quite
very,
quickly.
can't commit.
a very indecisive person over here.
up.
I don't know which. Okay, wow. All right.
She didn't commit.
Great job, guys.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Great job. Wow, everyone. Yes, I'm Ethan Hahn for your host for today, and our co-host JC, and our special movie star today is Jeff Bellon in the hot seat. Wow, welcome, Jeff. Welcome
Thank
to the
you,
podcast.
thank you. Glad to be here. This is awesome.
No, it's good to have you here, and thanks for. I know you just recently retired, so you have a
did.
lot of free time on you here.
Yeah, actually, for being a retired guy, I feel a lot busier.
You're a lot busier. Yeah. People are like,
Yeah, it's
finally,
weird.
Jeff's free. We
Yeah.
can have him do things with us now. Yeah. Exactly.
You know, and in true improv spirit, I did absolutely no planning for this. You know, like
That's great.
Last night I sat down, I thought, oh, gee, I should probably like have some stuff to bring to the table. I was like, you know what? It's an improv podcast. I'm just gonna wing it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that is the goal for the episode today, everybody, because again, the three of us, we know each other through improv. JC got me into that, which again, the Dover crew knows her as Jazzy.
Yeah, Jazzy.
You know, there's a small little thing there with her name, but we know her as JC here in northern Delaware. You know, she has this look. She's like, don't bring that up. But so she brought me onto improv, and then over at the Kent County Theater Guild, shout out to them.
Plug.
Hey, we'll leave the Facebook information here. Melissa's like, yes.
Yeah, right?
Yes. Jeff was there. How long have you been doing the improv there, Jeff? Yeah.
Let's see. So it's going on about 5 years now, I think.
Wow, okay.
The first date improv, that's Melissabrenner. She's kind of bounced around, but I think she's found her like home there now. And I followed her around for a while, as she was bouncing around to different places, and then kind of settled there. So it's been about 5 years that I've had spontaneous fun with her.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And then, because again, you met her first. Because when did you start going to the Kent County Theater Guild?
Yes,
for improv.
It was around like COVID era, so like 2021 summer.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
remember I was in a funk because I was like, I want to be in shows again. I miss acting. Let me find something. So I went on Google and I was like, theaters near me. And then I was looking and I was like, oh, improv. Haven't tried that. Let me check it out. So I went to the teen improv first, and I remember it was outside.
Yeah.
It was like 3 kids, and then Jeff was there like watching from his car.
It was hot. It was hot.
Yeah.
And then like we were just talking, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I was like, okay, I'm 18. I should be going to the adult one. So then I was like, I don't want to go by myself. So then I invited Ethan because I met him that summer as well. And then I was like, oh, you're a theater kid. I'm a theater kid. Come with me to adult improv. And from there, that's how it went.
Yeah, and it was really fun because I think he was there the first time we went too.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure I was there.
Yeah, it was there too. And then it was just kind of like I think it was what the cool thing about it was finally seeing people like enjoy acting and like that type of stuff, like being in that realm. It was like, oh, finally, like because sometimes you feel like it's like this silly thing, like, oh man, I'm being judged or stuff like that. But it felt like it was like this no judging zone. anything's like go for it. Like we'll just kind of have fun from there.
That's kind of the perk of improv. It's really, just say yes, do whatever, and no one's there to go, oh, I can't believe you did a cartwheel. They're like laughing because you did a cartweel while you were being a waitress at a bar or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it fits. It's just fun. There's no like, oh, he didn't remember his lines today.
Yeah. And like almost messing up is even the better thing to do in improv.
Yeah. Sometimes when you accidentally screw up, it can register as hilarious to the crowd, or you get crickets. That's the other thing.
That's the thing. It's hit or miss. But then I think the key, and this is the hurdle I notice when you're doing improv, is like when you get those cricket moments.
Play it.
You got to keep going.
Yep.
Like don't let that stop you. Because we've all had those moments, and you're like, oh, that didn't hit the way I wanted to. I got to keep going. Like I think if you just commit harder to it, you're like, oh, that was bad. Oh, now it's really bad, but now it's like funny bad.
Now it's funny. Just let me make this go all the way downhill. Now I'm gonna light it on fire. Okay, now I'm gonna throw gas into it.
Oh, it's a shit show. I'm gonna make it a lot worse for you people.
Exactly.
Right. Make it a lot worse.
And eventually you get that, like the old lady in the front row. She goes, and you know you've won.
One giggle will do the trick. One giggle will do the trick.
Stork.
Yeah. But no, so again, so you've been doing that 5 years over at the Kent County Theater Guild. But what got you into the whole thing? Because I always like, I think me and JC have talked about it on like other episodes, like what kind of got us into it. But like for you, like, because how old are you, Jeff? You're
I am a young 42.
42.
Yeah,
a young 42.
Yeah.
20 switch it out. 24. He's around our age.
Yeah, 24. Yeah.
But the most youthful energy, I'd say.
Thank you. Yeah. No, I don't feel it.
Yeah, sure.
At all. Like I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
But no, what kind of got me into it, so I'm career Air Force. I retired, like you were talking about.
Yeah.
But I did Air Force for 24 years. Mm-hmm. And in that, you move a lot. As a military person, you move around. It's hard to kind of settle into your, what's the word I'm looking for? Niche, I guess. Your group of people.
Yeah.
And it was always kind of that way. Like I'd find a small group, and as soon as I clicked, I'd move on. And it was like,
right.
And I kind of got to Delaware. And I had a buddy kind of close. He was in Hershey, Delaware. Mm-hmm. Or Hershey, Delaware. Hershey, Pennsylvania. Wherever. It's all Delaware, right?
Yeah.
But he was saying, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. Well, why don't you try and find something to do? I'm like, I'm good. And he literally like sent me audition stuff for actually at the Kent County Theater Guild. He's like, hey, they're auditioning for this, that, and the other thing. I was like, yeah, I'll go. And he's like, so did you go? No. So finally, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead auditions came up, and it's like a side play to Hamlet.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, it's really weird, but it's really cool. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I finally was like, fine, I'll go audition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was really bored. I didn't know what to do. I didn't really know anyone.
And what year is this again? Like, what?
This would have been 2012.
Wow. Okay.
No, 2000. No, not 12. Sorry. I'm old, so
All good. Yeah.
2017.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
2017. There we go.
Okay,
yeah. And so I went and auditioned, and I thought I was awful because I'd never really acted before.
Right.
I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't act in high school. I was a jock / skater /
So as a
geek.
kid, so you say as a kid, you didn't really had that vibe like I'm going to do this in the future, or
No.
did you ever have a deep down thing like, oh, I'd love to do that?
No.
Or, really? So
No.
okay, wow.
No,
Wow.
like
Fresh.
I didn't want to do. I wanted to play sports. I wanted to I wanted to make movies, but I never wanted to be in the movie.
Yeah, wow.
I was really a geek, so I played like a lot of Dungeons and Dragons and read a ton of comics and stuff. So I didn't have like aspirations to get on stage and be weird or funny or learn lines or anything like that.
Right. Yeah.
So this was like my first kind of like, let me try it, tear the Band-Aid off, so to speak. Mm-hmm. And I was like, they're not calling me. No one's calling me.
Right.
That was awful. And it was like 2 days. And I don't know how.
And in the audition, it was just like reading something?
Yeah, so read from the script.
Read
and I'm
from
like,
the script,
what's called a cold read if people don't know.
Right.
And I was like.
And you went in just like, I guess I'll do it and just for kicks.
Yeah, because
right?
I didn't know the show. I didn't know anything. I was like, I'm just going to go to basically make my friends stop bugging me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was the whole reason I went.
Yeah.
And I can read a book, right? But cold reading, you don't just read the lines. You're supposed to kind of give something.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know anything. So I thought I just was awful.
Yeah.
You know, because I was the sky is blue. You know, like, I didn't know what I was doing. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know how long you wait to find out. So it's like 2 days later, I'm like, oh, I'm never hearing anything.
Right.
I get a phone call from the director, and he's like, hey, so I could tell that you're new, but I have a perfect part for you. And it was literally one entire monologue at the very end of the play. So, like, I had nothing else until the very end. I come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I come on stage, and the whole part of the character is to tell the audience everything they just saw.
Oh,
like a wrap
interesting.
up. Yeah. So it was really cool.
Is it like a character that was in the show and like slowly looks at like a fourth wall break type thing?
No,
or you just walk?
No,
I
literally walk in. I literally walk in, kneel down. Hamlet's dead. Right.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
I stand up. I stand up and then tell them what they just saw. Like this, you know, but it's kind of Shakespearean-ish.
That's a nice little beginner role to have.
Was.
Yeah, like
It
kind of
was-
yeah.
It was cool to kind of like, okay, I got to memorize this, and I never, you know, and everybody has different memorizations ways they do it.
Yeah,
some
yeah,
people
yeah,
like
yeah.
record themselves, some people read it, and then like, you know, so there's all kinds of ways, and I had no idea what my way was.
Yeah.
You know, so I just tried a whole bunch of different things to figure out how am I going to get this like page monologue down, you know, and thankfully I did. And then I kind of stuck around and stayed with, you know, acting there, and then got into the improv, which, you know, I really like improv because it's just to me it's more fun. You're not confined. I do love acting on stage and everything, and in movies and everything else, but you're not confined to that little part, you know. As improv, you're kind of given that freedom to play, and I kind of really like that, and it's almost more joyful, more
100%.
rewarding, you know, to just kind of play around.
Just the rawness of it, and just kind of like whatever, and then the best part is just, you know, having the people there that get it and can ping pong from each other, you know, and like that's when it works the best.
One of the things I learned about improv is that to make it good, you have to listen and not plan. So a lot of times, I see with people that are new getting into improv, you know, they want to, you know, I got to add this joke. I got to make this joke.
Yeah.
Don't plan.
Yeah.
Really listen to your scene partner or listen to what's going on and just go with it. Because the more you plan, the more you struggle. So the more you just listen and go back and forth, the more fun you're going to have. You know, and are you going to miss? Yeah. It's
100%.
like, you know, it's like baseball. You're not going to bat 1,000. You know, but someone somewhere is going to find whatever you did funny. You know?
Like you can kind of go back to it, like that one giggle in the audience will fuel you. It's like, someone got it. Someone got it.
Because you never know where you're going to go, especially if you're not planning and you're only listening. You know, and you're going back and forth, and you don't want to sit there and go, oh, let me wait and what am I going to, you know, you just go with whatever comes to you.
Right.
And sometimes it's funny and sometimes it's a reach, you know?
I think it's the best thing to do when you're like, you know, for all of us, you know, trying to be like, or wanting to be actors and like be in the entertainment business. I think improv is one of the biggest things to like, I don't know, like really putting yourself in creativity wise. Like I think it stretches your brain the most, like really trains like where you're at, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
It just tosses you in the mud. Like it's just like, oh, here you go.
That creativity, I one of your podcasts, there was an artist and I forget her name she talked about envisioning an apple.
Oh, Raya.
Raya.
Yeah.
Oh, you okay? Wow,
yeah. And that image right there to me sparked improv in my brain because I'm really super weird. So like I literally had the Wicked Witch holding this apple that was like a worm coming out, you know, Snow White's dead on the ground, you know, there's dwarves crying. That was my image when she was like, envision an apple. You know, and that's how your improv brain can start working. Whereas if you don't really work it, maybe you're like, oh, I see the apple. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the more and more you kind of, because everything's a muscle, you know, comedy's a muscle, you know, improv's a muscle, acting's a muscle. It's all stuff you build. So the more you build it, the more your brain goes down the wormhole, so to speak, to build a story.
And then you kind of prep yourself for future things. You're like, oh, like your brain's kind of prepped. Like you think a little more sharper for this and that. Like one I think one game that we play a lot. Again, I think it's when someone's an object and then you have to add to the object.
Oh, I'm a tree.
One of the funniest things that I remember he always does is like, let's say someone is like, oh, I'm a park bench, and then people would do wholesome things. I'm a tree. I'm a bird. He gets on the ground. I'm a used needle. And like that was like those first few times when we did it, I'm like, this can be anything.
Yeah,
like that's
anything.
cool. Like this can really be anything. It doesn't have to be some wholesome thing. Like you could actually be as obscure as you want. Sure. And I've even had times where even people and even Melissa are like, "What did he just say?" But it's just kind of like, no, this is my thing. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, and as long as you commit,
right. Committing is the
key.
That's what we kept telling Caleb Hutton when our buddy came on one time.
Yeah.
We were just like, just commit. You just gotta commit and just go in all for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But kind of going back to when you started acting there in that one monologue thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious, was it just the atmosphere? Like, so how, like, for someone who just had one monologue, were you there for most of the rehearsals, I'm assuming?
Oh yeah, I was there for
and you
everything.
met everyone.
I met everybody.
And you just fell in love with it from there because you thought the process was cool.
Yeah, I did. I really thought that wow, this is acting. This is how you start, and then you see it on stage.
Yeah.
I was like, that's really cool because I had been to a show on West End. I'd seen Wicked.
Yeah.
Which was great, but I never thought, oh, that could potentially be me up there. You know what I mean?
Which most of us would never think that, right? Yeah.
Right. But now it's like if I'm given the opportunity and if I put things in the right, I could see myself there.
Definitely,
I don't have that blinder on anymore of, I can't do it. Now it's like, well, I could. I just need to figure out how.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because the whole acting thing, it just seems like, it's this fake thing, like it's a dream, maybe it could never happen. But I think if I speak for all of us, where when you're on that stage and you're performing, you're like, this is cool. Like it's possible to, it's possible to bring these characters to life, to like make this story become true. And like, it's fun because 100%. Again, like I'll keep it short for mine's kind of the similar way of you. Like my friends were telling me to do Anything Goes, which is right there. And, it was sophomore, actually 2014, so around the same time. Yeah,
okay.
It was like my sophomore year of high school, and people were just like, "Yeah, just do it." And also a girl I liked was like doing it too. I'm like, "Oh, why not? Sure, I'll go ahead and do it." And again, I went in just trying to be like a back sweeper, like because there's a sailor that sweeps. I'm like, I'll just do that. And then went in, sang a song, read the lines, and they gave me like one of the lead roles. And I was nervous because I'm like, I've never done this crap. But then when you get put in it, it's like this beautiful feeling. You're like, this is. Like, it's just one of the things where, like, this is what I was put here to do. Like, this is it. Because I was in that moment of, especially in high school, what am I going to do? I didn't know what I was going to do. I was like, I have no idea what my future is. Like, I guess, I don't know, do I work on computers? I'm Asian? I don't know. I don't know.
Don't feel bad. I still don't know what I'm going to do with my life.
Like, I'm not that great at math. I don't know. Am I a disgrace? What's going on? But, yeah, it was like that really calming moment of, like, this. If not acting, either in some form of production, I want to be doing it. That's what I'm be doing in the future. But what was your first show again? Like what was the big moment for you?
First like show I've ever been in, or first show where it was like, this is my moment.
I know we've talked about it. Yeah,
yes.
Like what was the moment you were like, this acting stuff is cool?
Okay, well, I mean, growing up, my mom wasn't like an actress,
right?
Like, doing church stuff, and then I would get pulled into it, and then like I grew up with the mindset like, oh, I want to be just like my mom, so I would be in like every show that she's in as like the little kid or whatever. But I don't know, I've always just had this personality, and I've always just liked being the center of attention because I'm the first girl in my family, oldest girl in my family, so of course all eyes are on me. So throughout middle school, I was in a production of Wizard of Oz, and I auditioned for a Dorothy, but then I got Wicked Witch, and I was like, come on.
Typecast.
Wicked Witch. I'm telling you. And just kind of like just growing from there, just, like I took voice lessons at a young age. I took piano lessons at a young age. I've always just loved performing and putting myself out there. And then just when it comes to acting, it's just like, it's a release for me, where it's just like, I don't have to be myself. I can, become someone else, be someone else. And then something that I've developed over time. And I feel like my love for performing has shaped me as a person. It's funny because I have a friend that observed me, I guess, in high school, and she was like, have you ever noticed that you never turn your back to anybody? And I'm like, what do you mean? She was like, whenever you present stuff, you just never turn your back to the us. And I was like, oh, that's an acting thing. I never turn my back to the audience.
It becomes natural, because they teach you that,
exactly.
Right?
Everything just comes naturally to me, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, that's cool. And it's, again, I think the fascinating thing about acting is too is like how people can just get into it at different times. Because again, like you never thought, you were going to do it. And around like that 2012 time, you got into it. And then for me, I didn't know what I was going to do high school. And you said
the moment I was
born.
The
moment you were born. You're like, I'm meant for the stage. So
absolutely.
It's cool. It's one of those things where it's just like, and again, again, it goes back to commitment. If it's something you're into and you commit to it, you're going to find the right things and you go from there. Because I'm sure you build the connections from there, and you met Melissa and Improv. Was she there from the jump, though?
Yeah, so...
Really?
Well, for Improv, yes.
Yeah, Melissabrenner, but shout out to Melissabrenner.
First did Improv.
Yeah.
A queen.
Yes.
But yeah, so she was the first one I met for Improv, yes.
Yeah, okay.
But she wasn't there when I started acting. The director was Kevin Smith. And then so a bunch of other people there at the theater, and they were very welcoming to someone who had never done it and who had no. Whoops, sorry.
No, there you go. You're okay.
Talk with my hands,
Yeah.
Had never done it or had never even tried to do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so they were really like teachful, and patient with me,
right.
because giving me stage directions that I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what
stage
right meant.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I learned it all the same time. Yeah, around those, like the first time in high school. I'm like, what is that? And then that back turning thing. You're just like, but again, it's all those small things. You're like, this is cool.
It is
learning the process.
Right.
And you never think it's because maybe it's corny. You're like, I don't care about all this, but that and then seeing the culture and the people who are like motivated to do it, you're like,
like seeing how the actual sausage is made, for lack of a better term,
is
actually pretty cool.
Right.
When it comes to acting, I don't know about a real sausage, but acting, it's really
a big
cool.
sausage party. Big sausage party. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's what it is. That's what it is. No, sure. Yeah. Jeff is gonna get into SWAT Godfather, by the way.
I can't wait. I'm super
excited. He's gonna get
excited.
into SWAT Godfather, the fourth installment, but we just got to get the Godfather schedule back on track, and we'll be all stars on SWAT Godfather for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But yeah, man, it was cool but so on the side of acting, again, you were in the Air Force?
Yes.
What did you do in the Air Force?
Well, so
you Top Gun it? You fly in the planes?
No. So my job, it was called services.
Because that is the one thing I would do if I picked any of the branches. The Air Force is what I probably would have wanted to do if I had to do it. Yeah.
So the reason I took the job I took, long and the short, is I wanted a job I didn't have to take home. Like I was like, at the time I was like, oh, I'm going to do school, which didn't happen. I did more exploring everywhere I went than school. Yeah. I finally did school, but like, going in, it was like my first station was Japan, so I'm like, I'm not going to do school. I'm going to go explore.
Yeah. Fuck school.
Yeah. But my job really it's everything. So it's basically it's what's in the Air Force is considered cradle to the grave. So it's like we do everything in my career field. So think lodging, food, fitness, mortuary. So
you were the jack of all trades in Air Force.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So like, okay, example, they need help on food today. Yep. Jeff, go help food.
Well, pretty much, yeah. So in theory, we try to like put people there for a certain amount of months. So it's just like for 6 months, you've got your work at the gym, and then you'll work at the fitness or food, and then you'll work over at lodging.
Yeah.
And then they kept, like, as my career went on, they kept, like, throwing stuff into us. Like, there was a post office edition. It's like, now we get to work at the post office.
And did you have a set team that is with you that whole time? Or are you just like, they just like, again, Jeff there, Jeff there?
Yeah, no, you don't really have a team.
So you got to know everybody there, I'm sure.
Yeah,
wow.
you know a lot of people on the base, too.
Yeah.
And then as you get up in rank, you get to do fun, quote-unquote stuff. Like, I was the mortuary tech at Dover.
Oh.
So, yeah, which it's a rewarding job. It's not really, like, for everybody, but if there was a death on base, like, I'm the guy they call, and I'm the one that has to,
That's an interesting position you got put in there.
Yeah.
Anything with jets or planes?
So, no.
Okay.
Other than fly on them when I got deployed.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But no, I can't pick out I'm not a plane guy, so it flies overhead. I'm like, that's an airplane. Whereas some of the guys that work on the flight line, that's a C-130-229. I'm like, I can't.
You can't make that out.
That's not me. Yeah, not at all.
Gotcha.
So you were living on base too when you're doing all that? Dover Air Force Base?
So no, I live off base.
Oh, right. Okay.
The only time I lived on base was when I was very young, and you were required to live in the dorms.
Yeah.
And this was back when you had a roommate. My first roommate was really weird. He was like, he was total goth. Like
what?
Yeah, he was a total goth. Like,
really?
Yeah, jet black hair, wore the trench coat and black, like, what
the chains, the rings,
safety pins.
The piercings.
No,
really?
Yeah, well, he didn't have piercings because at the time you couldn't have them.
He's probably disappointed. Yeah.
But yeah, he probably was. But mind you, that's the kid that was with me when I was in Japan. So it's like, the Japanese people would have looked at him like, what the hell?
That's an American.
I don't think he ever left the base, though.
Which
sorry if you're watching this or hearing this. My bad, dude.
He's like, you're making fun of me, man? That's totally not cool, Jeff.
Right. But no, that's the only time I actually lived on base. Then every time after that, I pretty much lived off base.
Okay.
In England, when I was living in England, I lived off base.
What was your favorite place that you went to when you got deployed?
Deployed?
Yeah. Like any of those places, travel-wise, yeah.
My favorite deployment was probably when I was deployed to South Korea.
Oh!
Yeah, that was
Whoa.
probably my favorite because I like to explore, right? I'm not scared of anything, so I found out that the bus stop was right outside the gate, so I hopped on a bus.
Sure, yeah.
And just went.
And I was like, where you go? And I was like, train station? And he took me to the train station, so then I got on the train station and got to Seoul,
gosh, yeah.
and then toured around Seoul.
Have you been to the Philippines?
I haven't. I want to.
Oh, man,
because
that'd be
I
cool.
like Filipino food.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I really do like
Top
Filipino
Oh,
food.
we'll have to take
yeah.
Maybe next Filipino crew trip.
Let's all take them.
Let's tell them.
I'll
we
be down.
We have a white guy we want to bring.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, please.
Yeah.
Please.
You'll be leaning over all of us. Like,
hey.
oh, wow. That'd be a fun trip. No, that'd be cool.
Absolutely.
Philippines for sure. You have to get that on your list. Very beautiful.
The one thing I recommend though for people that are like listening to this and like thinking, I should travel, like learn just a tiny bit of like culture.
Yeah.
Just a little bit goes
yeah.
a little bit goes a long way.
Yeah.
Because like everywhere I went, I made sure
I'm
I
sure
could at
small
least say,
things like mattered.
Yeah,
like
like
we had to know.
when I went to Spain, I made sure I could say like thank you. When I went to Germany, thank you. Like just the common hello, thank you.
Yeah,
Anything
the basics.
simple.
Yeah.
Because it goes a long way to like bridging that gap.
Yeah.
And making them a little more receptive to you. When you're traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are your ventures in the Air Force. But again, you're retired. I want to get into this, and then we'll get into the improv games. But so now you're retired, and you're next to move forward. You're just gonna do real estate business.
So I am a real estate agent now in Delaware. So I can.
Congrats.
Thank you very much. I can buy and sell real estate for anyone. Here in the state of Delaware.
That's the perfect thing for you too.
Yeah,
like because you like to talk. You know people. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I love it.
Perfect.
I love it. I'm excited because like every transaction is different, which is what appealed to me. Because every client's different, every house is different, everything is different, and I'm like, I love that because I'm not going to get bored.
Yeah,
it's
perfect.
And my whole goal is to make people or help people find what they're looking for. If they don't like the house that we're looking at, all right, cool, let's go to the next one. My goal is to make sure that they're happy, put them first, and get them what they want.
And again, you just started. So
have you could be my first house.
The first client. You could be the first client for Jeff Bellon here.
Right.
All right, you can be the first house that he sells.
Link below.
Yeah, we'll leave your stuff linked below. Yeah, the real estate business. But no, that's gonna be a fun thing for you. It was even something I considered for a while, but I have other things going on, and I mean, hey, it does again. Like in the position you're in, anyone can do it anytime. And again, I had a friend. She just started and she helped us get this house, and she's my age, so anyone can start at any time. And I think it's a good little. I mean, people say side gig, but to the point where they can just make it their main thing, which is cool. Yeah, and that's definitely good money. So best of luck to you there. And
Thank
everyone,
you very much.
we're going to leave the link down below for Jeff.
Yeah.
For if you guys want to buy a house or, sell a house.
Or land.
You hit them up. Land. There you go.
Land. There you go.
Oh, that'd be crazy. Yeah. And then again, for you, it's just in Delaware that's going to expand out to, or can you go anywhere?
So fun thing. I'm actually working with the Keller Williams.
Yeah.
So they're a really big network. So if someone, let's say, is listening to this in PA, I have connections in PA. If they contact me, I can get them someone that I would be willing to work with, which means that I would recommend them to that person.
Awesome. Yeah.
So I can assist them finding a real estate agent. Pretty much anywhere. I mean, Keller Williams. That's kind of why I selected it. They're like overseas. They're pretty much all over America. So I have a broad reach. And I have a lot of friends that who knows where they're at. So I can help them because that's my whole goal. That's why I wanted to get into it, is really just to help people find what they're looking for.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, then you'll keep you busy for sure, because I think a lot of people, when they retire, they don't know what they want to do and they're just kind of sitting around. But again, like for you like to stay active, so that's really cool. Yeah. All right, well, that's the story of Jeff Bellon, everybody. That's his origin story for you to get to know him a little bit. But what we want to also accomplish here on this podcast is to show you what improv games are like.
Yeah.
And I threw out a little ad saying, hey, we need your help with situations and places to be in, and we got 4 solid ones.
4,000.
4,000.
But we picked the top 4.
We picked the top 4 from the
obviously.
4,000 billion people that are my fans. What can I say?
So many people.
Yeah, it was so much to pick from. It was about hours and hours of work of rifling through, but we found 4 good ones.
Good.
Now, the first game we're going to try to play here is called the alphabet game.
Oh, Lord.
All right.
Start strong.
Start strong.
So I think let's see here. So in the alphabet game, again, I guess we can use the place or situation.
Yeah.
And then base it off of there.
Yep.
Are we going to tell them what the alphabet game is?
Yeah. So the alphabet game. Can you explain it, Jace?
Yes. The alphabet game is essentially a game where people are conversing, and the gimmick is that the first word of each sentence has to be alphabetical. So my sentence would have to start with A, Jeff's sentence would have to start with B, and then Ethan C, and we just keep going alphabetically.
And pretty simple until the point you realize you don't really know the alphabet as best as you know. Because you're like A, B, C.
Yeah.
Which you're probably going to see me, or like, I don't know if you guys, like, I'm pretty bad with that's every time we do improv, I'm like A, B, C. And then you know it well. You're always whispering Q. Q. Q's next. I'm like, oh, Q.
No,
okay.
we should have brought the big minor board.
The board. Fun fact though, X, you can use anything that has like an EX sound to it.
Yeah, so exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
so we will.
Yeah,
Okay,
so you don't have to be like
xylophone.
Xylophone.
Xanax.
Xanadu.
Yeah. So it can sound with the X because there are some exceptions.
Yeah,
there are some exceptions. We're not the devil. Right. Yeah.
Right.
So we can. Okay, let me look around here. So from the 4 that we have, I'm gonna see which one we want. Maybe with Tony's. My mom's friend Tony. He threw in. Okay.
Shout out Tony.
This is what he said. Shout out to Tony Ferrazzo. All right, Tony. Yeah. I want you on the podcast too. You can bring your snakes and lizards on. We can look at your animals. Let's go from there.
When I'm not here. Snakes and lizards. No.
Oh, maybe it can be like a talk show. The guests stay and then the animals come on. You guys react to the animals too. He's here, by the way. No. So okay, Tony Ferrazzo. Here's his that he typed in. He said, 3 monkeys. Amazon rainforest, you came across a banana warehouse, but it's heavily guarded, and have to find ways in to complete the score of a lifetime. So we're 3 monkeys in we're 3 monkeys in the Amazon rainforest.
I got it.
And then come across a banana warehouse, but it's heavily guarded, and to find ways to complete the score of a lifetime. All right, Tony, thank you for that. We're gonna start the alphabet game with this situation. JC, start us off, and we're gonna go like JC, Jeff, me.
Okay.
All right.
We did it! We found the warehouse, dude!
Bunch of bananas await us inside that building.
Cool. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with these bananas. Yeah.
Don't you think we need to figure out how to get in there first?
Eventually, let's just celebrate for a minute.
Freeze. We have to think about a plan here.
Great. What if we simply just walk through the door?
How about we check the handle first? It could be locked.
I agree. The last time we did this, a lot of monkey police came after us.
Just after that, I remember the Banana Republic was not a fan of our presence either.
Keep quiet. We got that one expunged from our record.
Oh, right.
Losers. I'm not afraid of this. I'll do whatever we gotta do. We should just go in now.
Monkey business. Fine. You go first.
Now wait a second, guys. What if it's booby-trapped?
Oh, that's a good point. Boobies are my favorite thing.
Please. That is beyond me. Anyways, okay. I see a laser. How do you think we should get over that laser?
Quickly. Otherwise, we're going to burn our tails.
Right. That's right. That's right.
Stupid me. I knew it. I knew that. I knew it. I should have known that. You're right. All right. So who wants to volunteer to jump?
Technically, I think the youngest person should go first because, they're, what's the word? Replaceable?
You are the youngest one, Alfredo. Remember when we were at that New York Zoo and you were born first?
Vicious, and you came out very vicious too. So I think you have the drive, the determination, and the endurance to do it.
Why me?
Exactly. That's why you're the youngest one.
You have it. You have it all. Like I said, you have the drive, the endurance, and the ability to do it, youngster.
Zabba-dabba-doo.
Wow, okay, all right, not too shabby. I panicked a few times there. All right, so that is the alphabet game, everybody, which is, again, you just kind of continue with the beginning of each letter in the sentence of the alphabet.
Yes.
We can do another one.
And you try to kind of build a story.
You build a story with it. Yeah.
Sometimes it can go off the rails. That one was pretty good.
That was pretty tame.
Sometimes it can.
Yeah.
Sometimes numbers, which is one of the games we play, sometimes that can go off the rails. But alphabet can go off the rails. A lot of games can go off the rails depending on where you're going with it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, but it's kind of fun sometimes when they do go off the rails. That one was very tame. Yeah.
I think numbers is the one. I think let's try numbers next.
Okay.
So with numbers,
that's hard, yeah.
So again, we can use one of the situations.
Yeah,
right?
I think we should.
We can.
Yes.
Okay. Let's use one of the. So again, that was Tony's. We used for the alphabet. Now, all right. I mean, look at Okay, my friend Jennifer Hall. She left an Instagram comment. Shout out to Jennifer. Shout out to you, Jen. I'm gonna give you a hug next time I see you. I think she's in Italy right now. Shout out to Jen in Italy. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So here's hers. We're in a library where the rubber chicken zombie apocalypse is about to take over. Yes.
My worst nightmare.
Big fan of this one. So we can use the numbers game for this.
Yeah.
Oh my.
All right. So.
Okay.
So okay. Yeah. How do we start this?
Okay. So the numbers game is basically you select numbers from 1 to 8.
Yes.
And you can only say. So let's say Ethan selects 3. Mm-hmm. He can only say 3 words.
Oh yeah.
Can't go over and can't go under. And then the next person can't have the same number either. So you have to pick a different number, and then I would have to pick a different number as well. So normally it's like 1 to 8 is the.
Let me
go-to
for
numbers.
kicks. I just pulled up a number generator.
Oh, cool! Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it there because I like the. So
Randomness
I'm gonna roll for JC here.
Perfect.
Roll 6.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna roll for Jeff.
All right.
2. Oh, you fucker! God damn it!
No. So actually, in fairness, having less words can be very hard.
Yeah.
Trying to keep that story going.
Yes. Yeah.
So, geez, it's not that.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Ooh, 5 for me. Okay.
Oh, good.
So 6, 2, and 5. So now when we start this situation, we have to each use this amount of numbers for each other.
Yep.
Right. 6, 2, and 5. So start again, Jason.
Wait, are we establishing who we are, or is that just going to develop?
That develops.
It'll just develop.
Our offer is the chicken zombie library apocalypse.
So we're in a library, and the rubber chicken apocalypse is about to start.
Yeah.
Okay.
You develop as you want.
I got it.
Crap. Here we go.
Hey, Jeff, you hear that going on?
I do.
Is that the rubber chickens?
No, it can't be. That's fake.
It is.
I don't like the sounds.
Okay. We're trapped in the library.
Let's go.
We have to think quick.
Okay. What's your plan, Jeff Bellon?
Back door?
I don't know about that.
Because we would instantly die. Instantly.
That's bad.
We need to think. We need to think.
Okay, Ethan, you go out first.
And me?
No, I think you should.
No, because you're replaceable, I'm not.
Zombie chickens?
Oh, I'm replaceable. You are.
I'm scared of chickens. You're not.
Guys, zombies!
They are rubber chickens, loser.
Okay. What should we do then?
Stop fighting.
I'll go out and go.
All right, be my guest, loser face.
Why me?
Watch and learn. Give gun.
Okay, here's the gun. Go shoot.
Check safety.
Ooh. This will definitely work.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
Not yet!
No. Open the door now.
Okay, I am unlocking it now.
The deadbolt?
Okay. Back up. Back up. Now. Loser.
3, 2, 1. Go, go, go!
Watch out.
Oh no! Oh no! No!
He's gone, Jeff. What now, dude?
We're fucked.
I think that's a pretty good ending to it.
There you go.
That's pretty good. No, that was good. Okay, numbers, yeah. See, I liked it because his character, it worked. It worked out. Like the two thing, he was just afraid the whole time.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's cool ways to implement it in there for sure. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Numbers
That
game.
was fun, yeah.
Alright.
Good offer, too. That was fun.
Yeah, that
That's
was a good
cool.
offer. Jen,
Yeah.
thanks for that one. That was fun. We were able to get numbers done for that one. Now, okay, the one I brought up here, that we could do the dating game. I go upstairs.
Oh.
And would it work, though? If we think about it, would it work if I go upstairs and you guys come up with two characters and I come back down?
Yeah, and you have to
Yeah.
figure it out.
And figure it out,
Yeah,
right?
I think
Okay,
it would
so
work.
let's explain it real quick. So right now in this third game here, it's called the dating game. It's another improv game, and pretty much one person leaves the room,
Yep.
and then the two people, for example, the two people who are here with me right now will be coming up with two characters. When I come back down, it's going to be like a dating game.
So I think we should each come up with two characters.
Okay.
That way,
yeah.
so that way,
Oh,
'cause
okay,
the way the
yes.
game works is if
I guess it.
within 30 seconds, if you can't guess it, we move to the next person.
Yeah.
But then we can bounce back to us with our second
character.
offer.
So
you know.
okay, there. Both of you come up with two characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll go upstairs, and then when I come back down, it's like a dating game.
Yep.
We pretty much are going to be talking as if I'm meeting them for the first time on a date, and I have to figure out the kind of person they are.
Yes.
So again, you guys will come with two characters, and then each, I'm going to go upstairs. You just yell for me, all right? When I have to come
okay.
back down, all right?
Is there
Okay.
something we should yell?
We're
particular?
ready.
Oh, okay.
We'll say that.
All right, just
or
something
banana.
Banana.
That'd be
Banana
fun.
zombies.
Banana zombies. There we
Alright.
go. Banana zombies.
Okay, love that.
So let's see how this goes. This will be a first for doing this. So let's see how it goes. All right. Just let me know. I got to this works out.
All right.
Okay.
So once he
we
leaves,
gotta
wait for him to leave.
so we can talk crap about
Right? This is when we dish the dirt.
When
All
you-
right, perfect. He's gone. Let's take over.
Yeah, because when you edit this, just remember how much you suck.
Yeah, you totally suck, Ethan. So stop talking trash about him, Jazz.
Okay,
'cause
no. When he edits it,
he's gonna see.
I'm gonna see it all
It is such non-stop trash talking
I
about
know.
Ethan.
Is it just nonstop?
It
trash
is.
talk?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're like your name is Beyond Mud.
You guys will be guessing with me. We'll determine how I do in the edit. But they came up with two characters each.
Yeah, two characters
And
each.
here we go. We're on a dating
Well,
game.
so just so you know, we're
Yeah.
gonna when we're on character one, we're gonna hold up our one finger. Yeah, this one.
Okay, yeah.
And on
Okay.
character two, we'll hold up two fingers.
Smart.
Just so you know where you're at
Yeah,
when you're
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
piece this together.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Since
sounds
we're not
good.
moving or anything else.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. All right. So, okay, I'm here at the Ethan Hahn podcast dating game, and I have two guest stars here. Four guest stars, right? Four guest stars.
Remember, he said he's bad at math.
Right, yeah, I'm really
Right,
bad at math.
right.
Yeah, I have four guest stars here, and I'm going to get to know them a little bit. Yeah, so, hi. How are you?
Set up the 30-second timer first.
Yeah. You need
Oh,
30
right, there's a
second
timer.
Yeah,
Duh.
cute.
So,
Yeah.
I'll go for our guest star here. Hi, nice to meet you.
Go.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. What do you want?
It's just nice to have you on the podcast.
Yeah. Come on.
Are you excited to be here?
Totally. What do you want?
I just wanted to get to know you a little bit. Yeah. So
Yeah,
what-
I don't
what-
have time for that. There's a line behind you. Could you just like spit it out already?
What do you like to do during the day?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you like to do for fun?
What's your name?
My name is Ethan.
How do you spell that?
E-T-H-A-N.
Never mind. I'm just gonna write whatever I want.
Okay.
That's time.
Okay. Hi, and then we have my second guest over here.
Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Okay. You seem very excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm like always excited, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I can I just like show you like a cool trick that I just learned. I know how to make an animal balloon, but like I only know how to do snakes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
here, here.
Where do you learn to do that?
Well, I'm actually like not like classically trained in my art yet. Like I'm a dropout.
Oh, you're a dropout.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
So
but,
you're like a teenager?
No, I'm like 40. When it's like it's
Oh,
okay.
you're 40. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yikes.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like I thrive in my art. I do.
Yeah.
Is it still going? Jeez. Oh, I didn't press the button.
End time.
Okay,
End
end
time.
Okay,
So
all
that's
right.
one.
All right, now there's two. We're on. Oh, this is my third guest here. Hi, nice to meet you.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. You're a real cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Hey, do me a favor.
yeah.
Let me see that smile.
Okay, yeah.
I like that.
You like that smile?
That's a nice smile.
Yeah, you're observing me a lot.
I am.
Yeah. Are you like a talent
lean
scout?
Lean back a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
A little bit more. All right, smile again. Yeah.
Is this a porno? Is this a porn director?
No.
I'm getting a
But I like that mouth.
You like that mouth? Okay,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Okay. And my fourth guest here. Hi, nice to meet you.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get myself together.
Okay.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi. Tell me a little about yourself.
I'm a creative. I do a lot with like YouTube, short films, all of that. But enough about me. Tell me about you.
Oh yeah, sure. No, I mean I do podcasts too. We have a lot in common there. You like to create content and do videos?
Oh, absolutely. I love creating content. I do it with my friends all the time. Honestly, my goal is just to, make my friends famous. Oh, and myself, of course.
Are you me? I like this one. I like number 4 a lot.
Yeah. Right.
Number 4 is a big.
I think
number
4's a
4.
winner, huh?
4's a winner. I think I'll date number 4.
He'll date number 4.
Okay, now we're going back to our first guest here. Hi again.
All right, time, go.
Can you give me a little more, please?
A little more.
Yeah. Like you didn't give me enough money.
Did you want something to drink? What's your favorite kind of drink? What do you like to drink?
I like coffee. Now, can you give me your order?
Are you like a teenage girl?
No.
No?
No. But can you tell me your order at some point today?
My order?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, hurry up.
Oh, you're like a cashier, drive-through guy.
No.
No, are you?
Jesus, are you seriously?
Are we over the phone right now?
So close.
Drive-through, cashier. Oh, wait.
Time.
Okay.
Okay. This is my number
one.
You're
number 1.
Okay.
Hi again.
Hi
yeah.
again.
So you were making the balloon animals, right?
Yeah. I made like 16 snakes just for you because I don't know how to make the dogs because I'm not that skilled at it. But here you go.
Are you like some bum that's just like living with his mom in the basement? No. Okay.
No, you already guessed Ethan.
Oh, I didn't.
So good. That was so good. Okay.
Now I press time. Here.
What?
I have a handkerchief. Can you hold it real quick?
Oh, you're like a magician.
No.
You're like a really. Oh, you're a raggedy clown.
Yeah.
You're like a really
a failed clown.
A failed clown.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there we go. Failed
All right,
clown.
cool.
That's good. Well, I got both of her. I got both of those
Gotta
guests
get him
there.
now.
All right. Now.
Right. Say for me.
Not a dentist.
That's nice.
Now we're not
now
talking.
spit.
Do you have a container for me to spit?
Spit!
Spit? You're a dentist. You're a dentist.
What kind of dentist?
Oh, you're porn dentist. It's very sexual. This
Look,
dentist.
I like your plant over there. Now spit.
Oh, that should be a trigger for you.
That's a good clue.
Is that a trigger?
It should be.
The plant and spit. Man, he's got me a little stumped here.
Big plant dentist.
Plant dentist.
Yeah.
No, spit. Little Shop of
There you go,
Horrors.
there you
Little
go,
Shop
there
of
you go.
Horrors. Yeah, Audrey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the dentist from
the
Little Shop of Horrors.
dentist,
Yeah.
We were being very specific.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sir, when the order's ready, they'll call you. Could you friggin' move out of the line? There's a lot of people behind you.
Oh, you're like waiting for me. Are we like at a supermarket or something, or like a Walmart?
Do you not know where you are? Seriously,
I'm a
you're the
little-
one in line.
I'm a little lost.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
I've taken your order
How
now.
long-
Move.
Oh, yeah. When will I get my food?
When it's ready.
Oh, okay. So we're at a McDonald's?
No, sir.
Cashier at a big Burger King or like a Chick-fil-A?
Look,
Oh.
just because your order is very complicated and specific does not mean you need to waste my entire day while I'm here.
I'm sorry. I'm really hungry, and I just really want to
Well,
know
you're probably more thirsty.
It's like a burger I got?
You're probably more thirsty, dummy.
Ma'am,
Thirst-
can I get my caramel?
Can you
frappuccino?
wait? I'm waiting on this guy, okay?
Okay.
Oh.
When they call your name, it'll be ready.
But I
Yes,
was curious-
Karen.
Okay.
Okay, relax. Now, you call my name here at Starbucks?
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
like a coffee shop that you're like, I'm holding up the line at the coffee shop
Yes.
right now, and you're a barista.
Yeah, what kind of barista?
A coffee barista?
Add personal trait.
Personal trait.
Personal trait, a really snobby teenage girl, or like a mean, sarcastic, mean manager, Karen? I don't know. I'm trying to
I
think.
mean, good enough.
I mean, that's close. Yeah,
Yeah.
a bitchy barista.
A bitchy barista.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
bitchy
was- yeah,
barista.
that was close enough.
Oh, look at that, a BB.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Good job.
See, there we go. See, wow, look at that.
was
And
good.
that, everybody, is the dating game. That was good. No,
Yeah, that was fun.
That was good.
I think that worked out in this format better
I think
than
so.
I thought. Yeah,
Yeah.
it worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
Worked out pretty good. But that was fun. I like that you picked me for this.
He picked you,
Was
actually.
it where you just like...
Yeah, I was like, do Ethan.
But yeah, I was like, oh, I really like this.
This
fourth
one's
one.
awesome.
This fourth one's great.
Something about this fourth one.
Yeah, your eyes lit up and everything.
You
I'm
have
like,
a lot in common.
he's in love.
It's me.
With himself.
I look in the mirror all the time, and I'm like, yes. But yeah, okay, dating game. That worked out pretty well. Wow.
Yeah, that was really fun.
My mom, I went upstairs and I'm in the kitchen. My mom's like, "What are you doing?" It's the dating game. She's like, "What's going on down there?"
What's going on?
I just hear she hears GC giggling. She's like, But okay.
Sorry, children.
So now we have so that was 3 games there. We're gonna do one more. And now we have books for it. Is this gonna work? You think
this will work.
Yeah, lines on the floor.
Lines on the
books.
floor with books. So this will work really well. So
You can explain it.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, traditionally, lines on the floor is people come into the audience, or people come into the audience. People come into the theater who are going to be in the audience, and they'll write down, famous movie quote or just a silly line or something, and then you fold it up and you kind of put it on the floor. But this will work just fine because really what you're going to do is, you'll continue on a conversation. We'll take whatever topic we've got, because I think we have a 4th one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll take that topic and we'll work it in. So, if all 3 of us are playing, or 2 of us, we'll start the conversation, and then at some point during that conversation, just open the book and find a start of a sentence and just say that sentence. And you have to justify the sentence. Well, you don't. The person listening to you has to justify your sentence you just said to them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if, for instance, you're talking and oh yeah, my mom really likes coffee, and you pick the thing up the floor. Blood means love. Blood means love.
Yeah.
Is what you read, right?
Yeah.
So you don't say it yet, right? Because you picked it up.
You're just looking at it and you see, when can I fit this in?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So, or you can do it where you're saying it, and you're like, my mom always had this saying when she would drink a cup of coffee,
Yeah, so you can, because that was
open
my confusion with it when we first played it. I'm like, do I have to say it as soon as I pick it up?
So
because you can kind of squeeze it in. I think you can find a way to squeeze it in as you're holding it, but not right away.
The better way to play it is the second way that I was just saying,
right?
Where you kind of like, hey, there's this,
which is really smart. Yeah.
Because
it can work no matter what. Then you can justify it afterwards,
right.
like what that means. Yeah.
So I think we should do it that way with the books.
Okay.
And then whoever, are we doing all 3 of us?
Yeah.
Yes.
So whatever is following that person has to justify what was said to them.
Right.
Okay.
So the 3 of us should have books?
Well,
yes.
I have 4 books so that we have
Perfect.
options. Okay,
good.
so I have the girly version of Diary of a Movie Kid. So we have Dork Diaries. And then we have the
That's
book,
good for you.
the famous book Wonder. Yeah. We have Rebel Belle, which is like, I don't know how to describe this book. It's like a country, like sci-fi kind of book. And then I have a very effective
I want that one.
7 Habits of a Highly Effective
Oh my
Teen.
god.
That's the one I want.
You want that one? Yeah.
There you
You
go.
just
That
have that
sounds
in your
fun.
house? Wow.
No, I read it my junior
She
year.
was gifted
and it changed my life, truly.
Yeah.
It's a good book.
Ooh, I'll take Wonder.
Okay.
Just because it's blue.
Yeah, I can see that this is a good book.
It's such a good book, dude.
If you're having trouble making friends, remember that your friends don't always have to be your age.
Oh, see, yeah,
See?
hey, perfect
There you go.
example here. Look at
Exactly.
that perfect example
Yeah.
here. So, okay, so again, we're gonna. So since this, we can't put the lines on the floor for the podcast listeners. The 3 of us each have books, and then we're just gonna pick a random. We'll just, I guess,
you just flip it
we'll just
open.
open, and I'll put my finger in the book and
Uh-huh.
see where it lands.
And then just, if it's in the middle of a sentence, just work back to the beginning.
We're back to the
Yeah.
beginning. Right. Okay, so I guess, can you start?
What's the scenario?
Oh, the scenario.
Yeah, we need the scenario.
So the scenario here, or actually, wait, let me see the one Melissa said.
Melissa said one?
Oh, okay. So she said, this is hers. Backstage at Mr. Universe contest, who is the manliest man? Both are gay. So I guess we're all, that was what she said.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you 2 are the contestants. I'm the manager.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, there we go. That works.
Yeah.
That works. Okay. Yes, this works. All right. So we'll use Melissabrenner's here. And then again, we are backstage at Mr. Universe contest. Who is the manliest man? And we're both gay, and JC is the manager.
Do you guys have names so I can address you?
You'll get to it when we get there, honey.
Yeah,
Okay.
what the hell?
I'm
Jesus.
sorry.
What kind of manager are you? You don't even know who we
Okay.
are.
All right. All right, everybody. Boys.
What?
We have 5 minutes to curtain, and are you guys ready?
I'm born ready. Like I always say, I remember looking at the diagram of time quadrants and saying, man, this is true. I do a lot of last minute things.
You're such a tryhard. Literally, you gonna be the manliest man. I'm the manliest man. My mama always used to tell me, one new text message has arrived on your phone. because I would look down on it and I'd say, I'm a star.
Okay, so clearly you guys are professional. You guys know what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Great. Yep. So I actually have you guys scheduled for a bathing suit fitting soon, but I have to, again, give you a pep talk before to encourage you, right? So this is my wise words to you. The other ants clucked in sympathy, you know? So I can't justify it.
I really like that. It's cute. Like
I don't
ants,
like it.
Ants are very vibey, very vegan. I really like how ants work with the plant life. I really like that. It really motivated me to be a better man.
You're a real kiss ass, because what she just said made no fucking sense at all. Okay. Literally, like, that was some shit advice. Like, whatever the hell you were saying over there in La La Land and Manager Land, like, it was stupid. Like, no one wants to listen to you. Like, I'm here to win the contest, and I know I'm going to win the contest.
Keep treating me like that, and you're not going to make it on stage, mister.
Oh, really? I don't think so, because my father would always say, one thing I've learned after being a middle school director for 20 years, there are almost always more than two sides to every story. So you are no musical middle school director.
Interesting. Okay. All right. You know what? Fine. I don't need you. You don't need to be in this competition. Easily, I could knock you out and replace you with Blythe, who rolled her eyes.
Oh my God, that's like a massive burn she just got you with. Holy crap, I love that. You know what? That reminds me of something. In the rules, subsection 7, paragraph 2.9, I want to know, what does it mean by one of the more subtle but dangerous addictions is pornography, and it's available everywhere online? What does that mean? I don't quite understand why it's in the rules.
Wait, let me take a look, because I've read that one too, and I'm a little confused now. Wait. Okay, so it's right below the one where it says... So I walked out and went to Via's room, and I saw Mom lying next to Via on the bed, and Mom was whispering to Via, who was crying. And I couldn't understand that in the rule book. It was very confusing, but I understood that Via might have been the origins maker of this whole contest, and she was crying because she put in position of a manager this manager here. And I'd be crying too because you are not doing a very good job.
You know, I'm really trying my best. I just got out of college. I really don't know what I'm doing, and you guys are just making this so hard for me. My professor literally did not prepare for me for this, because all I learned in that class was, not now, B. You know? So, like, ineffective teacher, and I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Can you, like, just give me something to work with, please?
So, can I just jump in here real quick? I have, like, this little thing to tell you. Like, I want to say it's words of wisdom, but it's, like...
Oh, here we go.
I have it on my wall.
Here we fucking
I have it
go.
on my wall, and it's so beautiful. Go an entire day without negative self-talk.
Period.
Oh, wow. That's next to your fucking tapestry?
It is.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
You're some little college girl?
Yeah.
You're very basic. You're very basic. I'm unique.
Oh, what do you have above your bed, huh?
Above my bed?
What famous quote do you have?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I literally have, but if someone doesn't have a summer name, I want this and wants to sit with us, she said very seriously, we'll still let them if they're okay. They're nice, okay? So if someone doesn't have a summer name and wants to sit with us, she said very seriously, we'll still let them if they're nice, okay? So basically, you don't have a summer name.
Yeah.
What is your name, bitch?
Whatever, mean girl.
What's your name, bitch?
Helen.
Oh,
yeah.
A real bitch name.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Better than Karen, because that's your name.
That's not my name. My name's Ricky. My name's Ricky.
Ricky,
the manliest man up in here. Mm-hmm. You gonna win the manliest man contest with a name like Helen?
Yeah, I am. You know why?
Oh yeah, why?
Because in Uganda, Helen stands for... You will have to stay up late some nights. That means I put in the fucking work, bitch.
You should do something about this.
Okay.
You need to do something about this. She's acting up.
We have 5 seconds onto stage time. Get ready. Get in your lines. 5, 4, 3,
Hang
2.
on. I have a few words to say before I leave. I just want to say I never used to see August the way other people saw him, because August, he was the one messing around with Jada, and now he's with me.
1, welcome to Mr. Universe. I'm your host, Candy. And up here we have our 2 top contenders for this prize. We have Ricky and we have, Helen. right.
What a joke.
So, please, Helen, tell us about yourself.
So, like, I really want this title of most manly man because, like, it means a lot to me. Like, I really have worked hard for it. And before Papa died...
Oh, you guys are buying this shit?
He said... When you listen from your point of view, we usually reply in one of 3 ways. which make the other person immediately close to you.
That's a load of shit.
Okay, hey, Ricky.
No. Give me the mic. I have something to say. Oh, claims, Papa died and stuff like that. But I did my research. She was going to get you all watered up so y'all could vote for her. But I saw online what her Papa really said. And it was, I went straight to room 301 on the 3rd floor. And that was where the hooker was. That is where the hooker was.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
That is where the hooker was.
Out of line, out of turn.
No. Your Papa was the hooker stuff. Did all that nasty things. And you're just going to bring that up in this contest. I'm not here for the ratchet and dirty stuff.
Can you do something about him?
Okay, you know what?
Oh my
God. Ding. -1 for you.
-1 for me.
-1 for you.
He's the one with the hooker, Dad.
-1 for both
Room
of you.
301, everybody. Room 301.
You know what? Ricky, tell us about yourself.
Oh, about myself? Well, let me tell you about myself. I like to, go out, hang out with my friends, go out to the salon and stuff like that, do my hair. And we always, get into these little topics. Like, my girl, Felicia, she always be talking about, I'm not saying they were doing any of these things in a mean way. By the way, not once did any kid laugh or make noises or do anything like that. She had all these kids, and, she was so ratchet about it. It was ridiculous. Great. Felicia's great. Hey, shout out to you, Felicia.
Can I pop in here for just a quick second?
Sure, Helen, yeah.
You kind of forgot to mention something, and I'm going to, pull that wig off your head, okay? Because let me tell you this, all right? I heard it from Toby, who heard it from Keith, who heard it from Sam.
Ooh, not Sam.
Sam?
That one of the most intense and difficult setbacks of all is coping with abuse. You're an abusing boyfriend. That's what you are.
Sam told you that?
That's right.
Sam, the DP? Are you kidding me? Sam, how could you? How could you? Oh,
that's right.
We're over.
Okay. You know what? Let's just get to the questions, and then I'll just be over this. All right. So Helen, right? What are your thoughts on this quote? I'm sorry, Aunt Taylor. He continued. Give us your thoughts on that.
Ugh.
Oh my God, that's got really deep meaning.
Of course it does.
If you think about all of your life in one little box, and you open that box, and inside that box is quotes from people you love. That's what that makes me think about.
Wow. Well fucking done. Well fucking done. You really got the audience riled up in your bullshit now.
No, let me ask you your question.
Go ahead.
Right,
go ahead, honey.
With all the political turmoil going on in this world, and you need to prove that you're the manliest man on earth, right? Give me your thoughts on, I'm not lying, he said, but I waved him off.
You get told that a lot.
Let me tell you about that shit, right? Let me tell you about that shit. So, when I think about that quote, oh my God, literally, that's what I mean. That's what I mean when I say that fucking quote. Is that's what I mean. There's so much to the meaning of mean, and I'm not mean. Because I'm a man. I'm a manly man that's not mean. Now, some of y'all might be listening. That don't make no fucking sense. But I'm here to tell you it does make sense. My mans knows it makes sense. I'm not here to be mean. I'm here to be mean for the mean of the mean men. Because I'm a manly man who's mean.
All right. You heard that, universe. Take your vote on Helen or Ricky, who's the manliest man and who deserves the crown of Mr. Universe.
Fuck you, bitch.
Before we sign off, I'm going to tell you
bitch.
the quote of the year for Mr. Universe, right? Because every Mr. Universe abides by this one quote and this one quote only. Okay, you weren't marking this for one... Oh, wait. Okay, you weren't marking this one for information.
No, but let me mark my territory real quick
for
a second.
Go ahead.
Because I got one final thing to say to you.
Go ahead, Helen.
And your ratchet-ass wig.
Go ahead.
Showing.
Helen Keller.
Right?
Helen Keller.
I think all of us, myself included, have a little Q3 inside of us. Yeah, that's right. Q3, your boyfriend. That's right. Q3, your boyfriend.
You leaving them with that? Well, let me leave y'all with a couple of these words right here. I'll leave y'all with a couple of these words. Art show wasn't quite as bad, but it still was annoying. So basically, his all that over there. Pretty fucking bad and pretty fucking annoying. All this whole art show, this shit's a fucking joke. You're a joke. Your papa's a joke with the hooker he fucked.
Oh yeah.
So I'm
you know who was in room 103 with him? You were.
All right, cut to commercial. Cut to commercial. I can come commercial.
Wow, that was good. That was fucking good. Wow. That went a lot better than I thought. That book thing is really funny. Yeah. Wow, everybody. Lines on the floor. That was great. No, Melissa, shout out to you for coming up with that. Yeah, that is why she's a director, everybody. That's funny.
About it.
JC, everybody, is going to be Peter Pan.
And Peter and the Starcatcher. So
yes.
It's such a cool story. It's about Peter Pan before he was Peter Pan.
Right. It's the prequel.
Yeah, it's the prequel. It is so
Who
good.
knew he was an Asian girl?
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly.
Who would have known?
No, it was so funny because
awesome.
the cast itself is like 12 guys, 1 girl. So everyone's dishing for like the 1 girl part.
Yeah.
And I haven't been involved in this theater at all. They don't know me. I mean, the only person that would know me is Karen Marshall.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I go in dry and I'm just like, ugh, I'll probably be in the ensemble. Like nobody knows me. And then I audition and then John, he comes up to me and he's like, hey, how would you feel if we cast you as Peter? And I was like, serious? I was like, are you really?
John Hulse is an amazing director. He does some cool
incredible
stuff down in Dover and then Georgetown as well. So yeah, definitely.
You've worked with him?
Yeah, I've worked with him. He's awesome.
He's great. I really like him. Yeah.
And in the theater, this one's happening at is
Second Street Players.
Second Street Players.
Yeah.
Yep, in Milford, September 9, 10, 11, 16, 17, 18.
Click on the link down below. You can get tickets.
There you go.
We'll link everything. Yeah, we'll link everyone's stuff down below for
that'd
sure.
Be really cool.
But that's so cool because I knew it. She was like so nervous and stuff like that. I was like, you're gonna get a big role.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're gonna get a big role. And the fact that it was Peter, like they just saw her and they were like, yeah,
awesome.
Peter Pan.
That's
They just saw the energy. I knew it. Yeah. And seeing that, I was like, that makes me want to like get back into it. So I'm hoping like. I saw online, local theaters and stuff, but the Everett theaters, I think they haven't dropped anything yet what they're doing for the winter, but I'm hoping whatever it is, I'm going to go in and audition for it and give it a try. Yeah, that is the acting podcast, improv podcast for you guys there, where you learned a little bit about about improv on this podcast. Wow. And we just kind of showed you the games, and hopefully you have some interest in it. Let us know if you have interest in it. We know all the connections for you guys and how you can get involved in it, and the links down below. So everybody, that's been the podcast. Remember, I'm your host, Ethan Hahn, and you can find me on Instagram, Hahn_Aguilar, Snapchat, Swaguilar25, Facebook, Ethan Aguilar. You can find me on YouTube, Ethan Hahn Productions. We have all the vlogs, all the podcasts, all the short films on there, and we are currently working on SWAT Godfather, which we have 2 of the cast members here, and a lot of other cast members who are going to be hopping on in future podcasts and to talk about the movie too. Hopefully you guys are ready for SWAT Godfather. It's coming out fall 2022. And we have, that's it pretty much. You can listen to this podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor.fm, and YouTube. I'm going to pass it over to our friend Jeff Bellon here, and if he has anything last to plug, any last words.
All right. Thank you so much, Ethan, for letting me be on here. This is awesome. Yeah. Jazz, thank you. This cool sidekick over here. Improv sidekick. That's awesome. Really plugging my website, which will be linked down below because it's really too long to say. But you can follow me on Instagram, Jeff_Bellon, Bellon. And we can link that down below too, But I'll post like pictures of really pretty houses. If anybody wants something at the beach, I'm really plugging some beach stuff right now.
Nice.
So if anybody wants a beach place, and then you also see if I do some more acting stuff or other things I like. I really like local businesses, so I tend to share local stuff, like this podcast, other places I frequent, like the House of Coffee, shout out, because that's a really good spot, so I really just really like to promote local people that are growing and trying, so follow me on Insta, that way you can follow them and help them grow.
We'll put it all up there for you guys in the visuals and link everything down below for you.
And thanks again, man. I really appreciate it.
No, for sure. No, thanks for coming on. We knew you'd be great on this show. Yeah, for sure.
I had a lot of fun.
So this is the start, I think, too. Like, we'll definitely get more of the other improv people over at Kent County Theater Guild to hop on. So if they're listening to this, let me know if you guys want to come on. Let me know. Whoever
all
wants
of
to
them
come
are
on.
itching. They're like, if Jeff can do it, I can do it.
I can do it.
Yeah, he's horrible. So he is awful. So
he can do it. No. Yeah, he killed it, and I think everyone's gonna want to definitely hop on. And we'll have JC here to be the co-host for everyone's appearance for sure. And we'll do improv games, Maybe we'll play the same games. Maybe we'll find a way to get clockwise somehow on podcasts.
Shift clockwise.
Who knows?
You might be able to pull it off.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Possibly.
Yeah.
People listening, they're like, oh, okay, they just clearly moved around. Yeah.
Clearly moved around. Oh, I heard them walk.
No, we all shift like headsets. Like, okay.
Exactly. Oh, that would be crazy. That'd be so funny. Yeah. But and then JC, anything last words you have to say?
You can find me on Instagram at jazziel.ce. Catch me. Ooh,
that damn helicopter.
I'm sorry, I told them to wait. They don't listen.
That damn helicopter.
Is it
Hang on a second.
Am I the issue? I'm not the issue though.
Oh, hang on. Let's see. It doesn't want to listen to you. Is it me? It was you.
It was you.
It was you.
We're just gonna ignore that.
Start over.
Start over.
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram at jazziel.ce and catch me as Milford 2nd Street Players First AAPI Woman Peter at Peter and the Starcatcher, playing September 9 to 11 and 16 to 18. Tickets are probably somewhere. All right.
There you go.
Yep.
Link down below.
Link
down
Yep.
below. There we go.
So that's it for me.
All right, everybody. Remember, I'm your host, Ethan Hahn, and this has been Ethan Hahn Plus.
JC.
And Jeff Bellon.
Cool. So now we just keep talking. This is ridiculous because he doesn't actually talk. So he's just like.
Yeah, he's just like.
It's so stupid. But like
Yeah.
usually at this part they play like the disco. They go.
Oh, I like disco music.
Yeah, like or the Ethan's play off music. Oh, are we
yeah.
taking off our headphones now?
Did we take-
okay.
we take
yeah.
them off?
Oh, okay. Wow.
I don't want to take it off.
You know what?
Really...
I am so funny.
Yeah.
I'm.
Yeah. If Ethan was actually funny, this would have been so much better.
I know because he never usually talks. He's just like.
Yeah, he's like lips. He's actually dubbed. None of this is actually Ethan talking. Side note, yeah, it's actually his dad did all the talking. His dad's in the closet right there.
Ethan's actually mute.
Yeah, he's actually
so,
on mute the whole time.
Yeah. Wow. What great job of talking. Yeah.